It's been a controversial week for Julian Clary. So first, a word of warning for those of a nervous disposition. Contrary to what has been reported in some quarters, tonight we feature Julian Clary and LA, not LAMONT. I'm sure most of us have a pretty good idea where Los Angeles is, except for Julian. When the destination was suggested to him, he actually inquired, "Is that anywhere near the sea?" Julian claims his experience of America is limited to 2 weeks in New York, when he spent most of his time in a hotel room, which he says was very nice. Los Angeles is a place where everyday life is somewhat weirder than Julian is on stage. So he left the rubber and sequins at home, packed a t-shirt and jeans and a minimum of mascara, and left for what was effectively a blind date with California. Every Hollywood film, of course, needs a catchy title. So, welcome to Julian Clary Comes Out from Behind a Palm Tree.
In the preconceived mind, this is Beach Boy America, but not in reality. The West Coast has moved onward and backward from that single blonde-haired, blue-eyed surfer boy image. More's the pity. Los Angeles remains, however, undeniably mad America. I'm not sure I'm equipped to take it on. There's a funny thing about LA. Sorry, LA. But the more this old limey communicates with Americans, the more confused he becomes. Just what do they think they're doing to our language? After all, who is Adolf Hitler? What is an herb salad with basil dressing? I don't think I'll ever get a speaking part. Or any other part, sadly. They're all so obsessed. I don't think it's natural to want to look like that. Not unless you want to crack pecans with your pectorals.
Either up or down. Today we're lifting
Why can't boys be boys and girls girls? Something seems unnatural. But then since everything is unnatural at Venice Beach, being different is normal. Being different can protect you. The attacks during the summer on tourists were all on those driving conventional hire cars, usually red ones for some bizarre reason. As the name implies, renting a wreck doesn't open up a world of leather CD players and air conditioning. These great jalopies are classics. For little more than an ordinary car, you can have a Cadillac, Firebird or Mustang. And with them, at no extra charge, comes a relaxed braking system, loose steering and frequent visits to the petrol pumps, where perchance I bumped into Rochelle, an English teacher, would you believe, and in trouble.
I need you to help me put my card in.
Why?
And take it out
Oh, I
because
say, look at your nails.
my nails get in the way.
Can you manage ordinary bodily functions?
Yes.
You can, but now,
Yes.
like that?
You have to put it in and out quickly.
What else can you do apart from credit cards?
Bowling.
Scratch my back while I'm doing this, because I'm doing you a favour. Oh, you've done that. You've done that before, haven't you? Thank you very much. I think we're done.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your help.
Thank you. Well, enjoy your days.
Thank you.
And I think you've scarred me for life.
I hope you're not bleeding.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Get your roots done. In parts of LA, the inability to use a credit card is a socially crippling disease. This is a town built on and around status. Pretty Woman's Rodeo Drive, where the rich and the famous come to do their shopping. Even the trees in the middle of the road like to look their best. Big mistake. Huge.
Mercy.
And if you don't have money, then don't worry. There's always opportunity just around the corner, provided the corner has a lamppost covered in telephone numbers of casting agencies. I see, yes. But, yes. Yes, I see, but will it lead to some acting work in the films? Okay. Yep. Well, I'll be there then. I thank you. Have a nice day. No, it's not that easy. I'm a behind-the-scenes day tripper, one of millions who annually get bussed around the sets of the blockbusters, sets which are still in almost daily use.
They appear to be bigger than on air. And now Now, if you look to the driver's side, you'll see the famous house from the Alfred Hitchcock classic thriller, Psycho.
It's not difficult to get transported beyond the role of tourist, but when you arrive, where do you stay? I wonder if the master is in. Yes, I am travelling alone. I would have preferred a room with a bath, but a shower will be fine. Thank you. Room number 1, then. Lovely. Thank you. Yes, this was the actual room. Very cosy. Now for a wash and a brush up. I get the feeling someone's been here before. And it wasn't the maid. LA. Food, too much for the man, too much for the man. He couldn't take it.
So he's leaving the light.
He's leaving a life. He's come to
He's come to
One impression I get about this city is that without a car, you won't get far, and even with one, you won't get there very fast. And when you get to the beach, you might actually stumble on something very different. The Baywatch extras roles are the most sought after in the business.
You get skinheads, you have Rastafarians, every group has to be represented in certain parts of films of, when they're representing real life. So you'll need homeless people for one scene, and then you'll need lifeguards for a different type of movie.
Well, what type would I be then?
You could be a college. You could be a college kid. They'd put you in as a college kid.
You could be a gangster's mole, maybe. How long are you on this job for?
Till December, the whole season.
So you'll be sort of lurking around in the background,
Yeah.
always in swimwear?
Always in red. Yeah.
Always in that one? Is that what lifeguards wear?
Every day.
And do you have to get wet at all?
A lot of rescue scenes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Water rescues from way out.
Jumping out of helicopters.
But doesn't your mascara run if you get wet?
What?
Doesn't your mascara run?
No, you're waterproof.
Oh.
Maybelline. Silly boy.
How marvellous. Pardon me for living. Because the one remaining problem is that of accommodation. You won't catch me checking into a motel. Down in a part of Malibu that escaped the bushfires, I stumble upon a property going for just $2.3 million. And a real estate agent with an unreal key.
This doesn't work, does it?
Better knock $1 million off the price, and if you can't get out on your balcony.
I don't know whether it's just not turning.
No use
for
to
some
me.
reason.
I'm just going to recline here for a minute. Imagine I'm Warren Beatty. Do you anticipate trouble selling this, or will it be snapped up, do you think?
Oh, no, we've had offers on this.
You've had offers?
Oh, yes, of course.
And then you come in here for your early morning jacuzzi.
There you go, jacuzzi tub. Sit there.
Oh, not very private there. I mean, if you're sitting here with nothing on.
That's true. Well, there's a little trick here that we can do. And see, there's this little switch that you put
Do
on.
that again.
There you go. You can see now. Now you don't.
Oh.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes. That's wonderful. You don't need net curtains. Decisions. The neighbours seemed a bit standoffish. Of course, there's always my dream of the big time. And the movies, too.
My name is Danny Hurley, and I'm one of the owners of a company we have called 10 Casting. It's a casting company that casts for commercial film, print work, and music videos in the entertainment industry. We've done it for a number of years. We're hired by production companies or ad agencies to cast. A lot of opportunity in the entertainment industry. People do exceptionally well.
Especially in the casting department. Like me, my fellow hopefuls were drawn to a fashionable nightclub. No sign of a couch, but is there a catch? Well, I'm not so sure.
Would love to use you. If you want to go speak with Carrie, you could write a check. It's a $60 processing fee.
For $60, you might just be seeing the next Christian Slater or Sharon Stone, but then again, you might not. Just hang by that phone. I hate to inject a flash of realism, but there's a lot of people waiting by phones in restaurants, bars, shops, and car washes. In Hollywood, it takes a lot of luck if you want to end up on the streets. Look at the state of Zaza's star. I'll give her a complimentary polishing. It's come up lovely. I wish I had my squirt and wipe with me. Who's next? Never heard of him. He can go without. Never heard of him either. Someone's been through that one with their stiletto heel. Glenn Miller. Found him. And 10 miles out of the city, I also found the dead dogs of Bogart and Chaplin, and the unfortunate animal family of a Mr. Alan Hunter, all 21 of them. Ashley. I won't call her cat Ashley. And this one, in loving memory of my sweetheart, Mama Elita, also her lovable children, Lorena and Andre, whose bodies were never found. How sad. The beautifully kept cemetery is the final resting place for thousands of best friends and beloved moggies. There are horses, monkeys, cockatoos, and snakes. Worth the risk, for every so often you come upon a legend's comfort and joy. The legend himself was to have had a dirty great mausoleum, but then he died, leaving dirty great debts, and his temporary crypt became his permanent resting place. Rudolph Valentino, one of Hollywood's first superstars. When he died, several women committed suicide. I expect the same will happen to Matthew Kelly when his time comes. It's quite a nice spot for him. A nice view of the window. And he's between two Williams, which must bring a smile to his face, I'd have thought. The Hollywood Memorial Cemetery is chock-a-block, and it ranks alongside Paris's Père Lachaise or London's Groucho Club for celestial name-dropping. Tyrone Power, nice little plot, better than most of his films. Indeed, the final end credits of many, many Hollywood stars lie within sprinkling distance of the studios they helped make great, including the man who thought that the Bible was more than just a jolly good read. Cecil B. DeMille's got a nice roomy nook. And I've often wondered what the B stands for, and now we find out. It stands for Blount. Best kept quiet about, I think. Ready when you are, CB. Ready when you are, Hollywood, if the phone ever rings. I know there's room for me in this town that holds as effigies those butterfly characters whose careers, no matter how short, struck some chord in the public mind. A tired, often tatty town where the clapperboard is still loud enough to stop the rush hour traffic. It's like a blind date that turned out all right. In fact, I think I'm in grave danger of liking the place.
After the break, Sandy Toksvig follows Byron's footstep in ancient Greece. Excuse me, you're in Baywatch, aren't you? Could I have your autograph? It's not for me. No, it's for my hairdresser.